Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Shaking Cages by Crusader175. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have shaken clones. So these cells that are surrounded by dotted lines, these are cages, but they aren't killer cages. So one thing to note is they do not have the non-repeat rule that you might be used to with cages. Just normal Sudoku rules, it doesn't add any additional non-repeats. The only thing these cages do is whatever digits end up in them, say this ended up being 1, 2, 3, right? This doesn't work with the black dot, but that's fine. If this ended up being 1, 2, 3, this is also 1, 2, 3, but it could be in any order. The order doesn't have to match. So we could do, say, 2, 3, and 1. So this would be one way the A's resolve. And then the B's are also identical to each other, but in whatever order. All right, in addition to that, we have crop key dots. So digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. So if this was a 2, this could be 1 or 3, both of which are consecutive with 2. And digits separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio, meaning 1 is exactly double the other. So if this was a 2, I could be 1, because 2 is double 1, or 4, because 4 is double 2. Not all the dots are necessarily given, so if I have 2, 4 here, there's no black dot, that's perfectly fine. All right, that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. I want to get started with these black dots because black dot chains, especially in 6x6, are very powerful. Because if you think about it, I got to be able to double a number twice and still be in the range of 1 to 6. Starting at 1, I could go 1, 2, 4. But even starting at 2, we'd go 2, 4, 8, and 8 is too big. So this is going to be 1, 2, 4 in some order, meaning 2 is in the middle and it's surrounded by a 1, 4 pair. Now this is a 1, 4 pair, meaning this cage has a 1, 4 in it, and this cage has a 1, 4 in it, but they can't be the same 1, 4 as each other, which means the other 1, 4 goes here. And if we look, the 2 actually in this cage has to go here, and then this is 1, 4 as well. So this is the same 1, 4 as this one, and this is the same 1, 4 as that one. Okay, pretty good. Let's just fill these triples then. These are 3, 5, 6. There has to be a 2 down here somewhere, which is a little bit interesting, and it can't be there. So if 2 were here, we'd have to go 3, then 4, because we have to just keep increasing. We can't decrease. We can't go 2, 1, and then back to 2. So 2, 3, 4. Does this see a 1, 4 pair? I want to color these 1, 4s. Just like that. If this was 4, then that would actually resolve these. That would be kind of nice. It wouldn't hurt. Oh, but this B cage cannot have a 2 in it. Look, these two 2s take it completely out, which means this can't be a 2. So that's our 2. So this has a green 1, 4 in it. And which means this has a green. Notice how this green 1, 4 has to end up in this box somewhere. It's not in the same row. It's not this 2. So the green 1, 4 is somewhere in here, one of these 2. So I can mark that like that, which means that this B needs a green as well. But this green says green's not here. So this is a green, which then makes this a green. And that's a 1, 4. So if this was 1, this would have to be 2, and it can't be for a lot of reasons. So this ends up being the green is 4 and purple is 1, and I no longer need the colors. All right, and we can't go 4. Oh, we could go 4, 5, 6, or we could go 4, 3, 2, except we can't put a 2 here. So it has to go 4, 5, 6. And so that means this is 5, this is 6 to make these clones match. Very nice. Now it should just be Sudoku. All of our other constraints are done. So that's 3, 6, and 5. That's 5, 3, and 6. Down here, I need a 1 and a 3. That's 3 and 1 like that, because of that 1. I need a 4 in this box. It can only go here. I need a 6 in the box, which, because of these, can only go there, and this one. Okay, these are 1, 2, 3. This can't be 1, 3. So that's our 2. This 1 says that's 3 and 1. That places a 1 there. Down here, I need 2, 3, 5. This 3, 5 says that's 2. Now this 3 says that's 5, and that's 3. And then we just got to finish all the columns. So here we need 2, 3, and 5. So this is the 2, 5, 3. 1, 4, 6. So that's 6, 1, 4, and we're done. Neat puzzle, Crusader. I enjoyed that. It was neat figuring out how these shaken clones interacted with the dots. and then just sort of collapsed from there. But really neat. I liked coloring the 1-4s. I think that helped considerably in thinking about the logic there. So yeah, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.